police officer was fired after appearing in an OnlyFans video while on duty.
The Metro Nashville police officer fired after appearing in an OnlyFans video.
Police now say Sean Herman was on the clock working when he took part in that video.
What seemed like a speeding ticked stop for this young lady.
You know what, pulled you over?
No.
All right, well, I got you going 65 and I'm 45 back there, okay? You have your license and registration on you?
Turned into a passionate parody that ended up on the popular adult platform.
What if I show you these?
24, I can see on the internet anytime.
Well, what if you...
Although the officer's face is not shown, the Nashville Police Department patch on his uniform was enough to identify him. This former officer's previous records leave a lot to be desired and have put the authorities in a tight spot. 33-year-old Sean Herman had been serving as a police officer for 3 years until a video changed his life forever.
You have your license and registration on you?
I actually don't have it in this car, but what if I show you these?
The clip titled, "He Didn't Arrest Me," was posted by Jordansworth, who is a content creator on OnlyFans. In the recording, the passenger is heard calling out Jordan for driving too fast.
Told you were going too fast. Nobody listens to me.
I'm not gonna get a ticket.
He was also the one recording. At one point, he focused on the Herman's patrol car. When he approached the driver, he introduced himself with another name.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Officer Jones, MPD. You know what, pulled you over?
No.
All right, well, I got you going 65 and I'm 45 back there, okay? You have your license and registration on you?
Without carrying her documents, the woman made him an unusual proposal, which resulted in the end of Herman's career.
What if I show you these?
24, I can see on the internet anytime.
Well, what if you...
The officer who was supposed to be patrolling and maintaining order on the streets thought he would go unnoticed, but the video was shared on Reddit. And that's how it came to his superior's attention, who, because of the patch on his uniform, were able to identify who he was.
Metro Nashville police fired Herman less than 1 day after spotting the video on Reddit.
What Herman thought would be seen by a few became a national news, making him lose his job and leaving him on the verge of spending several years in prison.
Arrested for taking part in an adult video while on duty. Metro Police say 33-year-old Sean Herman took part in a mock traffic stop in an OnlyFans skit where they say he groped the exposed breast of the female driver.
As a result of this video, the officer's personal record was exposed, revealing his lack of professionalism.
Which shows, among other things, a series of bad decisions behind the wheel.
But the most troubling thing is an accusation of beep harassment.
Herman was accused of the female officer by sending her explicit text messages, hoping she would sleep with him.
The superiors at that time had Herman sign a last chance agreement so he could keep his job, revealing the impunity that exists within the police department.
And not only is Herman out of a job, but he now faces 2 felony charges of official misconduct for, once again, his actions while on duty.
Sean Herman was released after paying a $3,000 bail. But the impunity with which some officers act caused great concern. Jordan Wetoff claimed it was the officer who contacted her and her boyfriend to record this mock video. According to Carl Schoberg, a police sergeant in California and host of the Shots Fired podcast, in an interview with Jesse Weber, he said there is no problem with officers recording videos as long as they don't do it in uniform.
You can do that. You just can't bring your department patches and equipment and things that are owned by the agency into these videos, and that's where some of these officers and deputies are getting in trouble.
Jesse took the opportunity to ask the sergeant about the legitimacy of the last chance agreement that the officer has signed that allowed him to keep his job, despite all his misconduct in the past.
What is a last chance agreement? Have you ever heard of that before?
I have never heard of that before, so that's actually news to me. I don't know what a last chance agreement is, but what I can say is even without that last chance agreement, being involved in what he's being alleged of doing would have got him fired anyway.
For Showboat, the answer is crystal clear. Officers like Sean Herman in the institution should be removed immediately.
I think if the agency knows this behavior from this individual, they kept him employed, and then to find out that he was on that OnlyFans video, I'm not shocked by that at all. He should have been fired a long time ago.
A behavior like this in covering up serious cases of misconduct by certain officers only caused the public to feel even more disdain towards the police.